I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Up first, Tommy the Duke Morrison, one of the most entertaining and electrifying heavyweights in the world. Some say one of the best left hooks in the history of the heavyweight division. The Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Kansas City, Missouri, here is the hard-hitting WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Tommy the Duke Morrison. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Just missed with that hook. That hook had to hurt. Just missed with that hook. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Fighters just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
He scores with the counter. This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just missed with that hook. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Carter, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on this. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't land that jab. He just missed. Hold that thought. Joe Louis in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
You've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The Brown Bomber in some trouble. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. One punch could change everything in this battle. Didn't land that jab. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it...
This round's still up for grabs, 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won them hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They both want the knockout. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And down goes Morrison. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at that. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. How is this fight still continuing?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab doesn't score. Hold it right there. Tommy Morrison. Oh no, what's happened? How did they hold that thought? And Morrison did not handle that punch well. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, stay yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab does not score. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Every time they drop their, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's no way this fighter can... Did you see that? The Brown Bomber in some trouble. He somehow weathered the storm.
been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? Tell him when he goes to the corner.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Morrison is hurt. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again.
Whoa, Johnny! And Morrison did not handle that punch well. How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tommy Morrison, oh no! And down goes Morrison. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
There's the bell to start round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them to...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back in.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Oh, wait a minute. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And we enter the 8th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
His stamina is off the charts. The only fear, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.